News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
Breaking now, new surveillance video from the night of a pizza shop robbery that turned deadly.
That evidence coming into our newsroom just in the past hour. Good afternoon. I'm Bill Biessa, in for Keith Garvin.
And I'm Sarah Donchi. We are also hearing 911 calls from the night of the shooting.
Now, we've been following the story for you all week long. Kathy Hernandez joining us live from the pizza restaurant in Bel Air where this happened now with the latest developments. Kathy.
Good afternoon, Bill. We're seeing new surveillance video and photos of the man who came here to Reginelli's Pizzeria and killed that worker. This is where a memorial still stands. Police are now releasing the new images in hopes of putting his killer behind bars. Focus on the left side of your screen. You see the man carrying a gun in his hand, wearing all black, and looking behind him several times. The video comes from surveillance cameras at 9:20 on Sunday. The shooter, who police say has a distinct jawline, barged into the shop on Bissonnette and shot and killed 19-year-old Peter Milkey during a robbery. Today, we're also hearing 911 calls of the panic just seconds after the shooting.
My store is being robbed.
Your store is being robbed?
Shot. Yes. Somebody help me.
Is the suspect still there?
Yeah, I don't know. We ran out the store.
Did they have weapons?
Yes, my employee was shot.
And just terrifying for everyone involved that was working here at this pizza shop when it all happened. And police want this killer off the streets. If you know anything or recognize the man in this video, call Bel Air Police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in Bel Air, Kathy Hernandez, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Now to a developing story we've been following since our morning newscast. A mother's twin 4-month-old babies were kidnapped in a carjacking. Anusha Rasta is live in Southeast Houston with what the mother said. Anusha, this must have been so scary for her.
It certainly was, Sarah. You're right. Now, that mom tells me that she ran into this gas station convenience store for just a second, left her kids in her car while the car was running when someone drove off with the vehicle and the babies.
At the time, I didn't care about the car. I just wanted my kids. That's it. That's all.
This is the woman whose twin babies disappeared after a man stole her car with the infants inside. Surveillance cameras at the gas station where it happened caught the guy as he sped off. Ebony is the mother's name, and she didn't want us to show you her face because the person who took her car is still out there.
I was like, are you serious? My car? Like, my kids in the car, like, you have to be playing a game on me.
Ebony says a man at this gas station in Southeast Houston drove off with her car and her kids. It happened at around 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday while Ebony was inside the convenience store.
I left the car on with the keys in the car because I had the windows up with the heat on for the babies. I walked in the store. I said, I'm getting me some ice. I paid for my ice. I came right back outside. My car was gone.
Ebony called the police. Less than an hour later, an officer found her babies half a mile away under a bush next to a street light.
She's Kamari Star Allen, and he's Kamarion Moon Allen.
Ebony says she is thankful to HPD for finding her children.
She was content when I got to her, and he was just still crying.
Ebony says her car that was stolen was a 2004 gold Toyota Camry. HPD thinks the guys responsible for the carjacking may also have been responsible for another robbery that happened in the area where someone was held up at gunpoint. If you have any information about either case, call police right away. Reporting live in Southeast Houston, Anusha Rasta, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Anusha. An update now on breaking news we brought you at midday. A carbon monoxide leak that killed a couple in Richmond probably came from a gas appliance. Diane and her husband Eugene Perry were found dead this morning in their home in Richmond. The couple's son Thad Green is in the hospital right now. Thad's girlfriend found them all this morning. Police say it appears somebody was using an appliance to heat the house.
And the countdown is on to tonight's Republican presidential debate right here in Houston. Sky 2 live now over the University of Houston. A big crowd gathering there. The debate will happen in just over 2 hours.
This is going to be the final chance for the 5 Republican candidates to show why they should be the GOP nominee before the big primaries on Super Tuesday, which of course includes Texas.
We have team coverage from the U of H campus. Let's begin though with Channel 2 anchor Keith Garvin. And Keith, about a couple hours away now, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah, that's right. Well, a beautiful day for one out here, Sarah. We are just about 3 hours away from this debate. All the action beginning at 7:30 tonight. And, you know, it is crunch time for several candidates who are doing all they can to slow down the momentum of Donald Trump before Super Tuesday, after he has now won 3 consecutive primaries and caucuses. We have live video right now above the U of H campus from Sky 2. Donald Trump expected to arrive at any moment now. And Donald Trump, of course, who was fresh off his victory in Nevada, looking to keep his momentum going into tonight's debate. Now, video now from earlier today of Cruz putting the finishing touches on the stage for tonight's debate. If it's anything like the last time the candidates faced off, there could be some fireworks. Of course, the candidates still arriving here on the U of H campus. Phil Archer is live inside the spin room with a look at what the candidates have already done today. Phil.
Yeah, the spin room is a place that serves several purposes. This is where all the reporters covering the debate will be filing their stories. It's also a live CNN news set, CNN being one of the sponsors. And it's called the spin room because this is where the candidates or the representatives come before and after the debate to talk with reporters, to spin them. Just a little while ago, Dr. Ben Carson stopped by to make an appeal for civility tonight.
There's some very serious issues that threaten the viability of our nation, and want to talk about that. I don't think, fighting each other and calling each other names is going to solve any of our problems.
But, of course, what weighs against that is the pressure the candidates still standing are under just 5 days out now from Super Tuesday. Senator Rubio stopped by to check out the debate set earlier today. Ohio Governor Kasich made a tour as well. All of the candidates will be looking for any advantage tonight. The big question, can anyone stop Donald Trump?
We'll be totally prepared. People have not done very well against me. So far, everybody that's attacked me has gone down.
Trump's 3 wins in 4 states leave Senators Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio battling each other for second place. The debate tonight, their last big chance to blunt Trump's momentum before Super Tuesday.
And if I'm asking you to put me in that position, then you deserve to know what am I going to do when I get there. Not just what the result is going to be, but the process.
Rubio went after Trump Wednesday at a Houston rally, attacking him by name for the first time in the campaign. Senator Ted Cruz also took aim Wednesday, suggesting Trump isn't a serious candidate.
The time for the clowns and the acrobats and the dancing bears has passed.
And today, former Republican nominee Mitt Romney joined the fray, calling on Trump to release his tax returns, suggesting they contain a bombshell. Trump responded with a tweet calling Romney a, quote, dope, and saying he won't be releasing his returns anytime soon. Now, at this point, the polls show Senator Cruz leading the pack here in Texas, but this primary, the state primary in Texas, is a must-win for him. So, Keith, there could be a lot of loud talking later tonight. Back to you.
Okay, we are expecting that for sure, Phil. Okay, thank you. Now, the big debate, of course, has all the eyes of the nation here on Houston, and more specifically on the U of H campus, and that has a lot of proud Cougs talking about that. Our Ryan Korsgaard joins us live now with that part of the story. Ryan.
Keith, it's exciting right here on campus right now. We're just outside the debate hall. Well, let me show you the crowd that's gathered here. There are a couple of national broadcasts going on right now. One over there where you see the lights. A lot of students have gathered here not far from the Student Center, just trying to check it all out. While there's a lot of activity right around the debate site near the Student Center, class goes on for the more than 42,000 students here at the University of Houston. Some classes were canceled, others went on. Students here say this is an opportunity to show the world their school.
It's just interesting to see the people that are coming around here and getting to kind of experience the U of H campus life, and I just kind of wish there were more tickets for students.
I think it's a great thing for the university to get the kind of attention. I know they're growing, so that's it. Yeah. It's kind of a pain for parking and all.
A lot of traffic today?
Yes.
Ever seen anything like it?
Maybe when Obama was here.
But this night, the candidates who want that office will stand on this stage at their university.
I think it's great. University of Houston's a great school, and I think it's a great venue for the debate here, and I'm really excited to have all the candidates here too.
It's great to have the debate here, and I guess Super Tuesday is coming up, so you want to know the positions of every candidate and stuff.
Back live now, you can see barricades. That is a common sight really all over campus today, no matter where you turn. Beside that, you can see this crowd that has gathered. Everybody simply wanting to be a part, wanting to see what's going on here. Keith, from here, we'll go back across campus to you.
Okay. All right, Ryan, thank you so much. Now, so, of course, with more people in town for the debate, that means more traffic around Houston, especially specifically around the University of Houston campus. Jennifer Reyna has a check on your traffic.
Good afternoon, and what a treat it is to have the Republican presidential debate happening here in Houston, specifically at the University of Houston. Heads up for drivers, Cullen is closed between Holman and Elgin, scheduled to be reopened by 3 a.m. on Friday. In the meantime, if you are headed to the debate, you will want to use Scott or Spur 5 or take Metro Rail or the bus system. Now, bikers are not allowed in the Arts Corridor area. And for Metro riders, the bus routes have been disrupted along Cullen in the area. For more information and for a list of those specific bus routes, you can head to our website, look under the homepage, and it'll be at click2houston.com. Now back to you.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Now, with just 5 days before Super Tuesday, the Democratic candidates, of course, are also keeping busy. We are talking about Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Hillary Clinton today held a rally in South Carolina, while Bernie Sanders held a community forum in Flint, Michigan, addressing the city's dirty water crisis. Super Tuesday is going to include the Texas primaries and a reminder that tomorrow is the last day to take part in early voting. And back here live, the big debate in Houston, of course, is the topic of our Click to Vote question. We want to know who you think is going to win the debate. So you can start voting now on click2vote.com. We're going to have the results in our newscast at 6 o'clock. Again, the debate tonight here at the University of Houston campus, we were going to have coverage on air and online. And as the debate is going, as it's happening, you can go to our website, click2houston.com. Our Canberra Marshall is going to host a special town hall to see how Houstonians are reacting to the debate as it's happening live. You will also find a link to watch the debate on click2houston.com. But again, just a magnificent, beautiful day here on the University of Houston campus. But everyone wants to know, starting at 7:30, what it's going to be like on the inside of that Moore's Opera House. Will we see any fireworks? We'll find out. Sarah, Bill, back to you.
Yep, our bet is yes. Thank you, Keith.
A developing story now we have been following since yesterday. Texas EquiSearch crews are digging in a southeast Houston field looking for a body.
Yeah, they've been digging since yesterday afternoon at East Orem and Martindale.
Samantha Patashkin is live in southeast Houston with what crews are now doing to solve this mystery. Samantha.
Well, Sarah, crews from various agencies have been out here for hours using all sorts of heavy machinery to aid in this search. We have members from the Lamarck Police Department, also the Texas Rangers, as well as Texas EquiSearch. The FBI has also confirmed that it is working with those agencies on this investigation. Now, the FBI, multiple sources have also told Channel 2 News all of this may be related to an ongoing investigation into unsolved crimes from the late 90s. Sources saying some of the leads being filed relate to a man named William Reese. He was sent to prison in 1998 on kidnapping charges. His name came up as a suspect in some of those unsolved cases, but he has never been charged with those crimes. In the meantime, the search for human remains at this site has put one family on edge. They say their missing loved one was last seen about 10 miles from this field back in January 2014.
We hear stories, all the time. Obviously, we don't know what's true and what's not, but nothing that's helped us find him. And so, like I told him, you kind of hope that it's not him, but at the same time, you hope that it might be so that it's finally over with.
And as of right now, that missing person case does not appear to be connected to this search happening today. Of course, we will keep you updated as we learn more. For now, reporting live from Southeast Houston, Samantha Patashkin, KPRC Channel 2 News.
Houston firefighters spent hours fighting a fire that quickly consumed the roof of an uptown home. Firefighters say the city was trying to repair a broken water main and accidentally hit a gas line. The flames spread to the front of a nearby house, setting the attic and the roof on fire. A woman inside the home suffered smoke inhalation, but she's doing okay. Gas continued to burn until the gas company was able to shut off the line.
As we keep our eye on energy for you, oil prices continue to tumble. The downturn in the energy sector is claiming more jobs. This time, Houston energy giant Halliburton says it needs to cut employees. The company announcing plans to cut 5,000 jobs, about 8% of its workforce, in this newest round of layoffs.
We may have the big GOP debate tonight, but the real debate is here at NRG, where hundreds of teams are competing to find out who has the best barbecue. I'm Jake Reiner, live at the Houston Rodeo Cook-Off. We'll have a big preview coming up here. People are excited. Coming up next.
Well, that looks better than the weather, doesn't it? 72, 71, 66 in Galveston under a beautiful blue sky. It's going to be a cool evening, so take a duster if you're headed out to the rodeo. Cold morning for you. All your numbers into the weekend and onward straight ahead.
And tense moments caught on camera when a Texas man is trapped inside a burning SUV. How one police officer saved his life. These stories and more next on Channel 2 News at 4.